She coming.
I'm here with Lamont. How are you?
I'm doing blessed. Blessed. How's yourself? Yes.
So we're here at the Merge U. Can you tell us a little bit about what Merge U is?
Yeah, absolutely. So the purpose of Merge U is to basically bring together faith and entertainment and to provide a entity for people who want to get into the business and aspirants to have that opportunity to be able to connect with people inside the business and to also be able to provide resources to help them get along the way. And so whether that's networking, connections, but also giving them a spiritual foundation to make it in Hollywood. So that's the whole purpose of Merge U. We're merging it all together. Merging. I
get that. So you offer a networking session. I've seen a lot of people that asking a lot of nice, really good questions to the people that are here. How did you pick your panel?
Okay. Well, okay, so we wanted to have a panel that was diverse. And we wanted a panel that actually gave people substance. So meaning that, like, we know there's a lot of people that if you're a producer or director, you want to get your script sold, or you want to shop a show, or if you are a musician, you want to get to that hit producer or to the label. And so our thing was that we wanted to bring people who could actually get you to the next level. And we've done big panels before, but when God gave me the vision for this, it was like, how can you take the people off of the stage and literally give people that direct contact? And that was our purpose of how we kind of selected the people we use, and then looking at our network and relationships and things like that.
I'm here with casting agent Robbie Reed. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So what brought you here to link up with the Merge U?
Well, I'm part of Merge U. I'm part of the Merge Summit. I'm co-founder and co-chair with Holly.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so what experiences have people been sharing with you? What do they really want to get out of when they come here and they talk with you? What are one of the main questions they ask?
They have a lot of questions, you know, a lot of what do I do in the room? What are some of your pet peeves? What is okay? What should my headshots look like? Should I memorize the lines? Should I hold the paper in my hand? How can I find a good agent? There's, you know, lots of questions like that.
Do you have any classes that you help with casting?
I don't. But I have classes that I recommend of teachers, you know, and instructors, directors that I like.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. We've been here and enjoying everything on the networking. What were some of your visions when putting this together?
I think for me, Merge is really about empowering believers to network, to kind of connect with other believers, and mainly to connect with influencers so that their gift and their vision gets out there. So tonight, which was put together by Lamont and his team, was the first step to continuing the education of the Merge and allowing people that are interested in getting into the business to have access consistently.
What was the common question that people asked you when they were sitting down? Because they got to sit firsthand. It's not like it was, raise your hand and you're in a big room of 80 people. I mean, this is very up close and personal. You got a lot of questions that were straightforward. What was one of the main questions that was asked?
I think one of the main questions were, how do you get into the network? How do you pitch your project? How do you get an agent? How can I learn how to sell content? I think getting in the door and getting past that, green light, or let me say getting past the red light, was really the consensus tonight.
And so what are some of the future events you have for Merge You? I know there are some symposiums planned. I heard you mention other states. What are some of the upcoming events that you have for Merge You?
We're doing Merge Baltimore, which is a symposium. That's the symposium series, which are one-day masterclass sessions in different markets. And then, of course, the Merge You will continue creating roundtables like this throughout the year to continue the learning, access. Yes.
Mm-hmm. How did you get involved with the Merge You symposium?
A good friend of mine, Lamont Lee.
Shout out to Lamont. Everybody keeps mentioning Lamont's name. He's the man of the hour.
Yeah, did I say his last name? Is it Lee? Lamont Lee. Anyway, Lamont, my homeboy from Detroit. I'm from Detroit. We went to the same high school, not at the same time. But he reached out and told me about it, and I happened to be here and available, and I was delighted to come out and take part.
So I saw a lot of people get to ask you questions up close and personal from your experiences in the business. What was one of the main questions that you heard a lot tonight that they wanted to know when they got to sit down and talk to you?
A few of the main questions were centered around representation and how to handle rejection in the industry. And I spoke to representation. There are a number of things you can do. It's a good idea to get involved in some workshops or showcases. You have to find the best opportunity to showcase your work so that people can come see you and kind of feel your work and feel you and then want to represent you. And with regards to rejection, I encourage them not to carry that rejection or not let that rejection actually identify them as a person. So to kind of keep the two things separate.
What are some of the films or TV shows and stuff that you've worked on that you have not been rejected for?
Oh my, that I have not
experienced.
I have. I've been very blessed. I got my first gig on All My Children, and then after that I did a number of national commercials, and then Forever on ABC, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. on ABC, Major Crimes on TNT, I did a role on there, Scandal, yeah boy! Yeah, I did 2 episodes of Scandal. That was a lot of fun. I was in the Whitney Houston movie on Lifetime. So I had a number of things just kind of pop up, and it's really great to continue to do what I love and follow my passion and live my dream out.
And you got to share that with people that wanted to know and do the same thing.
Absolutely. It's always important to give back, I don't know it all, but what I do know, I offer.
You're kind of changing up the format when you say it's more interactive and they're coming here. They get to sit directly at the tables with everyone. What do you do after that? Are there classes sometimes that you offer? Because I heard you mention earlier that you guys may be doing something in Baltimore, so you're expanding the Merge You Foundation?
Okay. So what it is Merge You is a subsidiary of the Merge Foundation. So like you're familiar, they have the Merge Summit, and now they're doing the Merge Symposiums, which is going to be this year in Baltimore, Atlanta. I'm not sure what the third city is, but I know it's Atlanta and Atlanta and Baltimore.
And the symposium would be what?
So basically, it's going to be where we take certain key individuals in the industries, like what you see today, and then they're going to do different master classes, such as I think there's a love and relationships one with like Devon Franklin and Megan Good. And that's kind of, so that one's more so we can kind of get to the masses, because with something like this, we can only do so many people. Yeah. So
okay.
The Merge handles where we can reach the masses, and then the Merge U is like the Bible study where it's the more intimate feeling.
So what do you want everyone to walk away from here with once they've sat down, talk with the people on the panels, talk with the people at the tables, talk with everyone? What do you think that they're walking away here with?
I would say assuredness. You know, when I read a lot of the questionnaires, there was a lot of people who had questions about as far as whether they want to do the writing or whether they want to be an actor, how to get an agent. So we wanted to answer those questions, but give a lot of people also, give them that peace, you know, so that they don't have to jump around, or they know what their purpose is. They understand what it is to be in this business, and then they understand that it's not about just chasing a dream, but chasing God. And so it was important. Like we have Pastor Naima from Hope in the Hills, and we have Holly, and we also have Minister Elect Jones as well, so that we can give them a balance, so that you can also, where's your soul, where's your spirit? Like, if you're chasing this dream, y'all here in Hollywood, but
in something.
Exactly. What are you living for? Because if you living for just this, then you're in for a rude awakening. So that's our whole thing, is that we want people to have an assurance that they walk away confident in what they're doing, and they're focused. That's another thing, that they're focused, that they're not jumping all around. So we made people like pick one category. So no, you're not going to be you can't do the acting and the writing and the music. You have to make a choice.
We're here from Beauty and the Beat, and I wanted to talk to you about you coming to the Merge U Summit today. How was the experience for you?
Oh, it's been an awesome experience. Very awesome. I received it from an email from another friend, and it was all for my son. He's an actor in the industry, and I wanted to come out so we can do some networking to find some more avenues for him.
And what's your son?
Yes, ma'am. Christian.
We met with Robbie Reed today. We met with Cornelius Smith, and we also met with Edwina. Yes. And it's been great just learning from everybody's experience and learning more because he's been acting for a year now, and God has really blessed him. And so just for us to be here has been a blessing in itself because you don't see many young actors that get opportunities like this. So this has been just phenomenal for me, you know, just soaking in all this information. And my thing is, it's not just about him, it's about what God is doing with him, and to share with other parents that may find it hard in the industry, you know, because we moved out here. I relocated just for him. Yeah, we moved from Virginia. I was prior military, and I just retired, and we moved here for him because I saw that it was an interest, and I know from birth the things that God could do with him, and we just walked by faith and made that leap on out here.
That's what we want. That's what we want.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate learning. I've learned a lot myself just by being here covering the event, and I look forward to coming to your next event. Thank you. No. Are you making, I don't like that. Hi. What's going on? Beauty and the Beat Radio. We on live? Okay, so we're talking about some trending topics here a little late. We're doing it out of order today because we can. We're going to talk about London Fashion Week. So Jimmy Choo is entering into the sporting category where they had some men's wear, a men's suit line launch, and they had Jimmy Choo all over in the sporting lab under the skateboards. Look at that. That looks fun. Only in London, huh? That looks good. They had them on BMX bikes, and then they were in their suits, and they were in their Jimmy Choo tennis shoes. And it's a sporting event. So it's like high fashion couture suits, but they're on the skateboard. So it kind of gets into another genre a little bit. Rock, what you do this weekend?
I was sick.
Why?
Huh?
Why were you sick?
I actually did a concert too.
Where?
Over at the Huntington Beach Library.
What kind of concert?
I was sick, so I was kind of out of it.
Okay, I got you.
I had the flu.
And you over it? Because I don't want to catch the flu, right?
Well.
Uh-oh. Okay.
I can't promise anything.
Oh, okay. Well, I won't get too close. So I want to start by congratulating the Warriors who shut down the finals last night and won for the championship. Did you watch it?
No.
You don't watch
it?
it? So you just got automatically better today?
I've been moving too, so it's like I'm trying to move and I'm sick. I was throwing up. I mean, I was sick. So yeah, I'm here for your show though. So.
Oh, I appreciate that. So we were going to talk about a couple of trending topics, and one of them would be, well, last week we talked about transgenders, and with Caitlyn Jenner or what have you, and this week we have transracial a little bit with the Rachel. Did you hear about that for the NAACP president in Seattle?
Yes.
So she says she most identifies with being Black, not so much African American, but just most identified. But she decided to step down.
I think they went out of proportion with it because, like, I feel like that she does have Black in her background, though. Her great-grandfather is Black.
Oh.
So if she has Black in her and she does her job, regardless of anything, why are you fronting her because she has white in her? She's doing her job. She has no... You got all these Black people that are in there that steal, that do stuff they ain't supposed to do. And she's doing what she's supposed to do. She has nothing negative against her but, what they're trying to pull up. So now you find that's what you're going to pull? Black people, man, I swear. When things are going good, you want to find something to have a problem with. Regardless.
Well, it's her parents that exposed that. I mean, I guess the thing about her ethnicity.
I need to shut them down. She's doing her job.
Okay.
Regardless, she's doing a job for us.
Right, I got you.
And doing a good job for us. So why are you giving her flack?
Because she's not Black.
It don't matter.
So is it reverse racism?
We got Black people. Yeah, it is. Because we got Black people that are in there that are doing things they ain't supposed to do. So if she's doing a good job, let her do her job.
Okay. Another thing that came up in the news this week is Lamar Odom's really good friend, if you remember him from Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and Sanguthai, I think is his last name, Jamie. He passed away from a heroin overdose. And I know all that speculation that was like his friend that was with him at the time when they said that was bringing him into that drug circle or whatever. They were trying to keep it away from the show. But every time he was the roommate on the show, and, they kept trying to separate that relationship. But he was like, that's been my best friend since, I don't know if he went back to high school or post-high school or whatever, but they've been friends for a long time. But he passed away from a heroin overdose this past week. So I don't know how that's going to affect Lamar. I haven't seen him in the news, period.
Yeah, I remember that video they did.
What video?
It was Lamar Odom did a video with him. And
with Jamie?
Yeah, and he was kind of like out of it at the time he did the video. It was kind of weird, yeah. He was rapping and just slurring and stuff.
Yeah. But that was on, they did show that, and it was like they shouldn't have put that on camera. But I think somebody,
Wow.
Yeah, so I know that's going to affect him kind of hard. Maybe it'll wake him up and then draw a conversation so that he can kind of talk about it or kind of get something good out of it versus making it a negative situation. But that's what's going on.
What else you got?
What else I got? Tim McGraw.
That's other end of the spectrum. What's up with Tim McGraw?
He's surprising a veteran on every stop in his 2015 tour with a mortgage-free home.
Wow. I need that right there.
And you're a veteran.
Yeah, I need that right there.
So when Tim McGraw comes to your city, I
don't think anybody goes to my city.
Well, he might.
Well, I do live in the country. They might come out. There's like cowboys out there.
It is?
Yeah, Riverside. Horses and cows out there.
Oh, and a lot of factories.
Yeah.
They say you have more smog in Riverside.
Inland Empire.
Inland Empire, period.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because it's like in a closed-in area. There's mountains all around it, so I think that's why. Smog gets in there and don't go down.
Well, let's get into our one-on-one video that we have with Harmony. We're going to tease that. The full video we're going to launch later, but we just want to tease you with some of that.
All right. Here we go.
Okay. I'm here with Grammy Award-winning composer, producer, songwriter, He's like, yes, and there's more. No, okay. Sometimes, you know what? Sometimes we get
like, okay.
It's like building it up. Harmony Samuels. They call you H Money. Where'd you get the name H Money from?
It was actually in Paris. Like 10 years ago. I used to live over there.
Okay.
And it was a particular summer, and a guy was like, he was like, every time I see you, you just look like money. And I was like, oh, really? He was like, I'm not calling you Harmony anymore. I'm gonna call you H Money.
So Harmony is like, it reminds you of music. Which is your real name, Harmony?
Yeah.
So you were born to do music. Your parents knew when you right?
Well, yeah, my mother knew from when I was in the womb I was gonna do music for sure.
For sure, because she used. I read something that she was a singer as well, not professionally, but she can sing. And then your father did music as well.
Yeah, my father was a musical professional back in Nigeria.
Okay.
And he played for a very big band back in the day, and in over there, and they toured with Fela and a bunch of other people. So he was very musical and still plays, still a drummer and percussionist.
So do you guys have little jam sessions?
We haven't done that in a long time. But when we was younger, I used to definitely, you know.
So you were a self-taught musician. I mean, you learned how to play the piano. And what other instruments do you play?
You know, standard keyboard, keys, drums, bass, guitar, and you know, a couple wind instruments whenever I can get my mind around.
Wow. So did you take any lessons for it? And like just sharpen your skills, or you just self-taught all the time? You picked up things and you...
I mean, at the age of 4, I pretty much have a visual thing where I can watch something and then pick it up. And then due to either discipline or just the way I was brought up, I would spend loads of time and just never giving up on it. But I really was self-taught. Like we couldn't afford, when I was young, my parents just couldn't afford the lessons. And in that one particular point, my parents, because my dad never really had the best experience in the music industry when he was in it, he fought against me doing music. So like
that made you probably try harder though.
Yes.
Okay.
And the only time I really kind of got allowed to be in music was when I went to church.
Okay.
So you know, I was in church as much as possible. It's like, I'm going to church, Mom, bye. And she was like, all right, cool. And she, you know, that was kind of my getaway to kind of play.
I heard that you actually were a musical director in your church. You were?
Still have a musical director to this very day.
Okay.
So, but yeah, when at a very young age of 12, I was a music director at my church.
So how did you transition? It seems like you knew early on you wanted to do music. You stuck with it. You had discipline for it. How did you transition being in the UK to start working with such notable artists out there?
Well, first of all, you know, I started off as an intern, and you know, pouring coffee and cleaning up plates and going at 4 a.m. runs to go and get food for everybody who needed food. But I guess a lot of my beginnings started with, you know, just interacting with local talent, and you know, that led to, I had a gift at kind of working with local talent and them blowing up, you know what I mean, in the UK. And then finally I made some good relationships at radio stations, our urban radio station, Choice FM at the time, and it led to me having a radio show with my boy Scotty being there, we had an after midnight show. And we would
see Beauty and the Beast, not the only one doing radio. What was the name of your radio show?
It was like the after party.
The after party, okay.
Yeah, and it was just basically we was the continuation of when the clubs were done.
Okay, and so like you were at the 2 a.m. type of hour.
2 a.m. and it was like I remember one day I was like, bro, I can't keep doing this 2 a.m. But no, it was fun, and you know, we got to play some of our own music, and we just built a buzz on the streets. And you know, I was working with a bunch of rappers and UK artists that you know, became very established. One of them, his name's Chipmunk, who now is known as Chip, who broke out and did a humongous record with me and Chris Brown called Champion back in 2010.
Okay.
So no, 2011, and you know, kind of like the UK was a very, very difficult place because it was in music sense, because we had limitations to being black. You know, being black and being in the music industry, it was difficult because there was only so far you could go with it.
Why is that? Why would you say that?
Because it was a urban music, and just black music in England wasn't, at the time, big, you know, and America was so powerful in the way they present music that we just wasn't up to par. So it was like, if it didn't come from over there, then you know, and even American music, culturally, only some of it came over. So, you know, the top 40 artists came over, like, you know, Destiny's Child, Total maybe not, you know what I'm saying? TLC, but 702 maybe, you know what I'm saying? So you can understand, like, you know, there's only certain things that came over, and, you know, lack of internet, lack of things, and the internet kept breaking, kind of merged the worlds together, and we was able to have some cohesiveness. But, you know, back then it was really difficult. You know, it was always like one every couple years, you know, black artists would break into pop mainstream in the UK. I mean, the UK urban market at the time was only like 5%, maybe 4% of the whole UK market.
What type of music do you like work with best? Like, because you have a range of talent. You work with hip hop artists in the UK as well as here. Then, I mean, one of my favorite songs, Fantasia, you worked on her album. I mean, right now you've worked with what, Sierra? Who are some of the artists that you work with that you can? So many.
Chris Brown was kind of like my first breakout artist in the US. My first placement, like when I got to LA, was Maroon 5 on Hands All Over. This song called No Curtain Call, and I mean, I work on every platform from pop to country. You know, movie scoring. Like, I have no limitations, because for me, music was always kind of like my outlet. You know what I mean? Like, I had a very strange upbringing, so my only outlet in music was music. The only outlet I had was music, so I would put all I felt into music. I would put everything I experienced into music, and I never, because I could play, I never felt like, oh, if I heard something, I have this gift where I can just listen to something and play it back, and people are like, how do you do that? I'm like, I don't know. It's like I could just see numbers and colors, and I can understand exactly what it is.
So how did you get introduced to Rodney Jerkins, or how did Rodney Jerkins get in touch with you? Because I heard that was like a big changing point of you moving from the UK to Los Angeles. What was that experience?
That experience was crazy, because that was me knowing that God really had plans for me to be successful, because I didn't go looking for Rodney. In fact, that year, someone had said, would you sign to a producer? I was like, hell no, I would never sign to a producer, because I'm a music producer. Why would I do that? It's crazy. And lo and behold, I signed to produce. But he was in a very, very important meeting, and my music was being played in the door next to him. And he said, every time he tells me the story, I laugh, because I think, really? Like, he said he would be distracted, because he'd be like, who's pounding this record? And he got up and said, you know, he told the person he was having a meeting with, who was a very established person as well, executive, and he's like, look, give me a second, I need to go to the bathroom, I'll be back. And he went to the room the music's coming out and says, whoever this kid is, find him and bring him to me. And I was just landing in LA that time. I was trying to figure it out. I was hoping, dreaming, believing. I was in LA for no apparent reason, trying to figure out where. Let me just figure out where I'm going. And I came for a particular meeting which went terribly wrong. And at the same breath as one person was letting me down, another person picked me up.
And we're back. So we're gonna go into that Tyrant on the red carpet, because his new video was dropping this week, or his new EP, Going Up. You want to play Tyrant on the red carpet and go into his video? Okay, we'll do that.
How you doing?
I'm good.
I see you.
How did you get involved with music comedy?
Well, my PR, you know what I'm saying, found out about it and let me know about it. And when I heard about it, I was down to do it. I was like, of course I want to be with that. Of course I want to come support, of course.
So you just did a performance at Power 106 this what?
A couple of days ago. Yeah. It was amazing. It was cool. It was actually a great accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? He come from the Bay. You know, this artist out there, like it's kind of like we stuck in our own little world. You know what I'm saying? So me just coming out of that, you know what I'm saying, it's just amazing. You know what I'm saying?
You live out here now, or are you still in the Bay?
No, I'm still in the Bay. Most definitely.
You're performing tonight, right?
Performance tonight. Okay. Y'all impression.
Okay. What do platforms like Musicology mean to you?
This is great. Actually, the way I even got introduced to this opportunity tonight, I came to a Musicology event, and I met Brittany Boston, who runs this. That's where I met her at, was a Musicology event. So this event is great networking, and it's just great to get some inspiration and learn for people who are trying to learn how to get in the industry. You know, you get some insight from people who are in the industry and trying to come up themselves. So,
and you get to meet a lot of executives yourself.
Definitely. So things like this are monumental to anybody from whatever platform you're trying to break into, whether it's on the entertainment side or the executive side.
And for me, anytime somebody feels that I might have some perspective that's valuable to them, I appreciate opportunities like this to share it.
What brings you out tonight?
Well, I did musicology earlier this year, and I'm just a big fan of what they're all about, and I support Brittany and everything that she's doing.
So what do platforms like this, when you're speaking, what kind of advice do you like to give the people there? Because there's so many people that are just wondering, like, what can they get from the executives or the people on the panel, being that you spoke on a panel before?
I really try to give them information and insight on the mental aspect of getting through the business. Because there's a technical aspect that you can get from online and, you know, various resources, but the mental aspect is the hardest thing to get through in the music business. The ups and downs, the broken promises, but staying focused on your dream, you know?
Is that what a lot of questions are that people ask you?
Kind of, but I try to mix a little of that in there just so that they get that piece of information while they're here. Yes.
And we're back, so we're gonna go into some new music, and then we're gonna no new music.
Okay.
Yes,
right.
Play new music. Play Tyron Brown's video. You got a new music coming up. Okay, so that's it. Performing tonight, right?
When I shoot, swear I won't miss. Baby, won't you come my way? Baby, won't you come my way?
It's just great to get some inspiration and
T. Brown. Yeah. What do you do there? Gino. Yeah. The young nigga all of the chicks be on. Opposite of commitment, just call me Mr. Wrong. Play me in the club, the hoes be like, this my song. Then they come up to me like, what type of shit you on? Ha, baby girl, you wanna find out? Bring your pretty ass over here, we finna ride out. Gon' have a after party back in my house, and then we gon' get it in. After that, I'm out, cause I'm headed for success. Taking shit to the next level, cause I'm blessed. The swag that had the bad ones ready to undress, and I ain't saying I'm the best, I'm just better than the rest. Yes, so they pass it like collection plates. You ain't heard about it, better check the resume. Always in the club getting it poppin'. When them lights come on and they stop it. Yeah.
You could turn the lights on. Tell the bar it's the last call. We still going up. Yeah, we still going up. Tell your girls they could come through, cause I'm still tryna fuck you. We still going up. Yeah, we still going up.
The young nigga that's on that other shit. I drive the ladies crazy, they can't get enough of this. You know how many of them begging me to run up in them, trying to convince me that you different from these other women. But little mama, stop that. Sitting at my table trying to show me you could pop that. On the same page, baby, throw a couple shots back. You ain't gonna win the award, little mama, do not ask. But if you ain't a freak, then I'ma teach you. When I eat you, I'ma have you screaming Jesus like a preacher. But then I gotta leave you, baby, it was nice to meet you. Niggas hating on my ballin' cause they sitting by the bleachers. Back to me and you though. Fly in the motherfucker, roll with me to Pluto. About to knock it out the park like Albert Pujols. My at the party, that's the only place to go. Yeah.
You could turn the lights on. Tell the bar it's the last call. We still going up. Yeah, we still going up. Tell your girls they could come through, cause I'm still tryna fuck you. We still going up. Yeah, we still going up. Going
Y'all know this when the real function begins. I'm saying we can get it in, we can get it in. We can get it in, we can get it in. Come on, you know the business, baby, don't pretend. Tryna roll with you and your friends. I'm saying we can get it in, we can get it in. We can get it in, we can get it in. Yeah.
You could turn the lights on. Tell the bar it's the last call. We still going up. Yeah, we still going up. Tell your girls they can come through. Cause I'm still tryna fuck you. We still